Good morning, it's day 122 and I'm getting ready to put on my shoes. I was just at the bottom of them and they're looking like they're getting pretty worn out already. I feel like I just bought them, but I think they put some miles on them, so I think one of these days I'm gonna have to start looking at another pair. I thought I was gonna be able to wait until Vermont, but I'm not sure. We're going to pack ourselves up and get in the car, and Beth Ann is going to drop us off at our ending point for the other day. Then we're going to continue heading north, and today looks like a beautiful day, so looking forward to it. We had such a nice time here. Lynn and Beth Ann just pulled out all the stops for us and just made us so welcome, and it was just a relaxing day yesterday. Just had such a good time. Enjoyed meeting season one's family and Lynn's husband Joe, and it's just such a lovely place, and rest was well needed. The bottom of the balls of my feet are still a little tender, but I stayed off them as much as I could yesterday, so they're in better shape than they were. So let's get this party started. It is 8:57 and we have just started back on the trail. Looks like a beautiful day, and hopefully the heat will stay away. I didn't really check the weather, so not sure what it's going to look like, but we're ready for it. Whatever it is, we're doing it. We are headed towards the Berkshires, and this is the end of one map, and we'll be beginning the new map pretty soon. So at the end of the video, I'm going to put a picture of the completed map that we just will be finishing today. Trail magic. No thanks.
Maybe moonshine. Yeah.
That's awesome. Got another water cache right here, but our water is full, so we'll leave it for a needy hiker.
By Harry Sano, 87 years young. Oh, at 87 years young. Harry keeps busy. Oh, so he does this for 87-year-old, does that for people. That's so nice.
Aw. Look at all those walking sticks he made. That's pretty cool. We've been doing a little bit of a climb, but that's where we're headed up there. It's our first climb of the day. We've already done part of it. More water cache. We're still not in need, but thank you for putting this out here for us. Massachusetts has not disappointed. Got another big climb here. Climbing up this side of a boulder. We had a hard time finding the blaze, but
Oh, I feel heavy.
voila! It is still before noon, and we are going to hit the first shelter and have lunch there. It's been a lot of climbing, but we're getting after it, one step at a time. We're still heading to that shelter, but I was thinking about our upcoming miles. And as we start getting closer and closer to Maine, I know that the climbs are going to get more technical, and our pace is going to have to slow down some. And so I was just thinking, everybody says how hard it is, and I think when you know it's coming, you sometimes let those fearmongers get into your head a little bit. But then I was starting to think today, I'm reminded of a commencement speech done for the University of Michigan, and I think it was in the 60s by the owner of the Chevrolet maybe, Ford, something like that. And it was called The Pursuit of Difficult. And I don't remember the whole speech, but the part that I do remember is something that I have used multiple times for myself and for my players. And it says, sometimes in life, you have to do things that you don't want to do to be able to accomplish the things that you do. So there might be a day where I don't necessarily want to climb that mountain, but I do because I want to get to Katahdin. And you embrace the challenge, and most of the time the hardest part is just getting started. And then once you're in the groove and you got your momentum going, you know, things are good. So I know that those moments might come up, and if they do, I just have to remember the pursuit of difficult. Those great things don't come easy, and big accomplishments take work and perseverance, and you just got to keep in the trenches. And luckily, our trenches are beautiful, and even though they're hard sometimes and they challenge us, I think overcoming those just empowers us and makes us stronger and gets us better equipped for the next climb. So the pursuit of difficult is something that I'll pull out of my hip pocket if the time arises. I'm pretty sure that speech was made by, I'm getting bugs on my eyes, the general manager of Chrysler. And that was back in the 60s, but I'm pretty sure. So, but it's something that sticks with me and keeps me motivated. Okay, well, Tom Lennard Shelter. It's right down there. That's where we're headed for lunch. Okay, well, they have a bear box and a picnic table. I believe they have a privy and a shelter.
Yeah.
That's what the inside of the shelter looks like. Just came over that ledge and there's a gorge down there. You might be going past it, but it's huge. Here's the view. We're not going that way, but look at that. It's making my legs tingle. Doing about 1,000 feet of climb after lunch, and we are contemplating staying at the shelter. That was like 15.5 from our start point, so we're gonna go there and make a decision, but I'm fine with either way. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, we did see a bear cross the path, but it was up ahead of us, so it was really kind of a black blur. And but we did see it. Phoenix didn't, which was a bummer because she's the one who hasn't seen one yet. But hopefully she'll get her chance. We're supposed to get some rain this afternoon, so hopefully get to the shelter before that. Here we go, navigating our way up through this rock pile here. Taking this picture from the ledges. And here is the trail. It's covered with pine needles, which is awesome. Also teens here, so I can hold both my trekking poles. There we go. We are about 2.5 miles from the shelter. And so far, no rain. We have arrived at the cutoff for the Wilcox North shelter. It's 0.3 to the shelter, and it is 4:48. So, and no rain as of yet. So we'll walk 0.3, check out the shelter, tent sites, and go from there. Well, we have a bear box, which is great. Here's the shelter. Pretty is behind. I can see it down there. Brown thing. And the bugs are crazy. We made it to the shelter. I don't know if you can see these things flying all around me, but I lost my hat on the way here, so I don't have anything to pull it away from my face, but since we're here, I went ahead and put this thing on anyways, and at least they're not flying into my eyes. I probably killed about 5 of them in my eyes, and there were a couple that attacked my eyes and got released or flew out before. But look at that. It's insane. Okay, I'm setting up my tent. I'm not going to stay in the shelter. It's too buggy, and if my tent gets wet, it gets wet. As long as I stay dry, right? Look at this, our little groovy hippie season 1. It's got an incense burning. She found some moss to stick it in. How creative is that? We just got our tents up, came over here and started eating, and it started raining.
If you ask.
Well, we're in our tents. It's 6:45. It was raining, and so once we ate, we decided to take cover. So I thought I'd take some time and show you what my inside of my tent looks like once I get everything set up. So here it goes. No judgment. Okay. All right, so this is the high end of my tent, and then over here it gets lower, so I always put my tent on that side. And this is all my clothes, and I put my puffy jacket in there, so I use that as my pillow. This is my liner, and you're supposed to actually sleep in it, but it's a mummy liner, and I don't do mummy because I move around too much. So I put it over my sleeping pad because otherwise in the heat I stick to it. And then this is my quilt, which sometimes I use and sometimes I don't. I put my sleeping bag over here, and then I just lay out my socks on top of it, my shirt, sports bra, I just lay on top of my backpack. And then over here I have my electronics bag, my fanny pack. I just took off the necklace and the whistle. This fell out of my fanny pack, so it goes in there. And then this I use for my phone when it's raining. It fell out of my fanny pack. I use the corded headphones at night to do my editing. and my Tyvek's not all the way where it's supposed to be, but I'm not going to worry about it. And then this is my charger. It actually is magnetic and it can attach to the back of my phone, but it seems to charge and not get as hot if I use cords, so I have that going on. And then every night I write down where we ended up, the mileage, how many miles we walked, and anything that I thought stuck out. And this is the bag that goes into. That Tylenol tube is my thyroid medicine. I put it in there so it doesn't get crumbled. And I keep it here because I have to have that a half an hour before I eat anything in the morning. And then I have my pea style and my pea cloth, my hand sanitizer, and I have my pee bottle that I have to pull out of my backpack. There's my pee bottle, and so I don't have to leave my tent at night. And I just put this out here if I use it, which I haven't been using it a lot lately, but it does come in handy. And then I have my shoes sitting out over there, my camp shoes, and then my water. So I'll probably bring the clear bottle of water in. The other water that's sticking in my shoe is already empty, but we have like a little over a mile tomorrow morning before we can get water. So I want to make sure I don't drink all that tonight. Okay, so that's what the inside of my tent looks like, and it's pretty standard. It's what I do every single time. And then I'll just hang out in here and edit my video. And then I might play a word search game type thing and hopefully fall asleep early and get a good night's sleep. So I'm ready to go tomorrow. So we did just a little bit over 15 today, and we're going to do right at 15 tomorrow. And then the next day we'll be heading into Dalton. Well, I think we might actually camp just outside of Dalton and go into Dalton the next morning, just because we did shorter miles today than we thought we were going to, and it just works out better that way. Instead of getting into Dalton in the evening, we'll get in there in the morning. So, and you just walk through the town, so maybe we can grab breakfast or something, and hopefully meet up with Suzanne's, my sister-in-law's son, at the in Dalton, and be able to spend a little time with him before we head back out and finish the rest of our day. So it was pretty buggy out there, so I'm glad I set up my tent, but I hope that it doesn't rain all night and maybe get a little bit of a breeze so it'll dry out before the morning. So that's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. Either way, pack it up and keep on heading north. So today was a good day. I had a lot of bugs. Oh, and today is 4 months exactly since I've started. So super excited. I feel good about where we're at. I feel good about who I'm hiking with. And I'm excited about just conquering some more miles and seeing what's out there. We had a couple water caches today, which was super nice. And I had chicken salad for dinner. And then I had some peanut M&Ms. I had some pepperonis. And I think that's it. So tomorrow morning I'll have a protein bar to get me started. And then we'll probably eat halfway. And well, you'll see all that tomorrow. So anyways, thanks again for watching. I hope you had a great day. And I hope that you are enjoying the videos. I really enjoy putting them together. It's fun for me, and I enjoy sharing what we're doing out here. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Peace out. I want to thank Lynn and Beth Ann for all of their hospitality, for Lynn allowing us to stay at her beautiful home, and for Beth Ann for all the extra work that you did, and for both of you guys getting us back and forth to the trail multiple days. It was awesome meeting you guys. You guys are wonderful trail angels, and I'm just so glad that we had the opportunity to spend time with you guys. So thank you so much for being a part of our journey and for helping us along the way.